What is a CNA? Well, it stands for a Certified Nurse's Assistant, and I like to think of it as a glorified candy striper. You have to take a course, a class, usually like a semester long of high school or college. I did mine as an accelerated program, but the whole part of the job is I am essentially, my life revolves around who has and has not gone to the bathroom yet. That is my entire goal. I help people brush their teeth, comb their hair, wash their face, use the restroom, of course, and then there's two phases to my day: breakfast and lunch. And then there's the second shift, which they come in and they revolve around dinner and putting everyone to bed. And then the night shift, their whole job is to go down the hall and make sure people are turned. And the whole point of this is to make sure that no one gets any horrific bed sores. And that can happen very, very easily if you're not paying attention. Then we have different types of lift machines. There's two major ones that we use at my nursing home. There's the Hoyer lift, which it's like an H-shaped bar with hooks at the four corners, and you get a lift sheet underneath them, and you hook it up to the different hooks, and the machine will raise up like a crane or lower down like a crane, and that is the Hoyer lift. And then there is also the sit-to-stand machine, which it is a sling that will go behind your shoulder blades and underneath your arms, and it will strap around across your chest just to make sure you don't fall out of it. But it is essentially a stronger version of me. I actually started working in the dining room of the nursing home that I work in, and I really enjoyed the one-on-one contact, but I couldn't get them up into their chair no matter how much they wanted me to or how independent they were. So I went to Salina Votech and I did an accelerated CNA course so that I could legally do that. They really do feel like family, and especially when you're helping them go to the toilet. It's a very bizarre, intimate relationship you get with somebody. The easiest time you'll ever have is if you naturally have a personal trait where you just genuinely deeply care about these people. If you have that, the job is just so much easier, and you just go, and at the end of the day you feel really good. Their gratitude and their thankfulness is just immediate and wholehearted. It's very, very high. And people think, oh, well, it's normal to become lonely when you're old, or to be withdrawn, or to never get out of your chair, but it's not. And I don't mean this in a cruel way, but one of the biggest lies I say every single day to a resident is, I'll be right back. And it's not that I'm trying to abandon them, but I've got other people that need to use the restroom, and I'm dealing with a resident at the moment that would be afraid to be alone. They don't want to be forgotten. They don't want to be by themselves and abandoned. So I'll tell them, I'll be right back, so that I can leave the room and continue helping others, but the promise that I'm coming right back, I'm not going to leave them forever, really helps diminish the anxiety. There was one woman who I had to help, and every time I saw her, I had to remind her that she had a place to sleep tonight. That her meals were paid for. She didn't have to worry about her purse. And that this was her room. That bed was hers indefinitely. She didn't have to be afraid. And she would forget this in about 30 minutes, but I would just, every time I saw her, I would say, hi, do you remember me? I used to work in the dining room the last time you were here, but now you're back and I'm a CNA, and this is where you have a place to sleep tonight. For me, the hardest part of the job is when you'll have 4 call lights go off all at the same time, and it's not that I get stressed out and it's like, oh my god, why is everyone calling right just now? What it is I'll be in someone's room helping them get to the toilet. I can't leave them in the middle of the room and just say, oh yeah, Jesus, take the wheelchair. The hardest part is you're helping one and you can't get to the other 3 that need you right now. We hold on to our aides for a long time. There's a lot of aides that have been there since they were teenagers. But we're having a problem in America with a shortage of CNAs because it is not a glamorous job. And not enough people are going into the field, and then the ones that do, because it is a very physically demanding job, CNAs will want to move up the ranks. They go from CNA to CMA, which is a certified medical assistant. Give your CNA a hug.
All right.